Selena Gomez just decorated her first Christmas tree as a married woman with Benny Blanco, and the internet is sobbing over how wholesome it is. After years of toxic relationships, public breakups, and Justin Bieber drama, Selena found her person in the most unexpected way, married him in September with Taylor Swift giving a speech, and is now hanging pickle jar ornaments on a tree while wearing shorts and a sweater. This is the love story nobody saw coming that turned into the happiest ending in Hollywood. Let's start with the moment that made everyone emotional because it's genuinely perfect. December 4, 2025, Selena posted to Instagram with the caption "Our first Christmas as a married couple" with a wedding ring emoji and a Christmas tree emoji. The video shows her and Benny sitting on the floor in comfy clothes, decorating their tree together. She's in gray sweater and sleep shorts. He's in a baggy black outfit. They're not dressed up for the cameras, they're just being themselves, hanging ornaments and clearly having the time of their lives. The ornaments themselves became instant memes. There's a pickle jar, a shrimp cocktail, a glazed ham, a miniature milk carton, a seeded bagel with cream cheese, a menorah alongside Christmas decorations. These aren't your traditional red and gold ball ornaments, these are quirky, weird, personal decorations that represent who they are as a couple. Food-obsessed, unconventional, not taking themselves too seriously. It's so them that fans immediately fell in love with it. One clip shows the finished tree with multicolored lights, teal finials, pink spheres, and all those food ornaments mixed together in what should be chaos but somehow works perfectly. Another video shows Benny hugging Selena from behind and kissing her cheek while they admire their work. She's flashing her engagement ring, which she does in nearly every video because she's clearly still in that newlywed phase where you can't believe this is your life. The caption "Our first Christmas as a married couple" hit different because everyone remembers where Selena was just a few years ago. She was coming off a relationship with The Weeknd. She'd had her on and off thing with Justin Bieber that finally ended for good. She'd been through public breakups, health struggles with her lupus and kidney transplant, mental health challenges. She talked openly about feeling lost and wondering if she'd ever find real love. And now here she is, married to a guy who makes her laugh, decorating a tree with pickle ornaments. Let's rewind because the Selena and Benny love story is actually one of the sweetest in recent Hollywood history. They first worked together in 2015 when Benny produced tracks on her Revival album. He's a massive music producer who's worked with everyone from Ed Sheeran to Juice WRLD to Halsey. Back then, they were just colleagues. No romantic connection, just professional respect. Fast forward to July 2023, around Selena's birthday according to Benny on The Howard Stern Show. That's when they started dating. But it wasn't public yet. They kept it quiet while figuring out if this was real. In December 2023, Selena finally confirmed it by commenting on a fan page's Instagram post saying "He is my absolute everything in my heart." She wrote, "Why has he been the best thing that's ever happened to me? He's still better than anyone I've ever been with." That's a massive statement for someone as private as Selena to make. She's dated high-profile guys and never said anything close to that about them publicly. For her to declare that Benny was better than everyone else she'd been with, that told you something serious was happening. And the Rare Beauty founder really meant it because their relationship only got stronger from there. Throughout 2024, Selena posted photos of them together constantly. At Lakers games. At art exhibits. Celebrating his 36th birthday in March with her writing "Your emotional endurance, positive disposition, unbelievable talent that blows me away, undeniable humor and loving, kind heart absolutely kill me." She was gushing in a way we'd never seen from her before. This wasn't guarded Selena protecting herself, this was Selena in love and not afraid to show it. By December 2024, they got engaged. Selena posted a photo of the ring with the caption "Forever begins now." Benny commented, "Hey wait, that's my wife." That little exchange became one of the most liked celebrity interactions of the year because it was so them. Playful, sweet, genuinely happy. Then came the wedding. September 27th, 2025. Sea Crest Nursery in Santa Barbara, California. About 170 guests including Taylor Swift, Martin Short, Steve Martin, Paul Rudd, SZA, Paris Hilton, and Zoe Saldana. Taylor Swift gave a speech at the reception. Taylor actually addressed on The Tonight Show that she made a point not to mention her own engagement to Travis Kelce during the speech because nobody wants you to be like, hey, I know this is your wedding day but I'm engaged. She focused entirely on Selena and Benny, talking about how she'd never seen anything so beautiful as Selena on her wedding day. Selena walked down the aisle and immediately started sobbing. She told Fortune's Most Powerful Women conference in October that she was crying because she was thinking I'm gonna die the next day. Instead of being present and saying wow we've done a great thing, she was catastrophizing about losing it all tomorrow. That vulnerability is so relatable. When you finally get something you've wanted for so long, sometimes the fear of losing it overshadows the joy of having it. But Benny has helped Selena work through those fears. In a November interview with Zane Lowe on Apple Music, Selena said it has been a dream so far. I know it will come with ebbs and flows but it's the most beautiful person that I can do that with. She's not pretending marriage is perfect, she's acknowledging it'll have challenges, but she's chosen the right person to navigate those challenges with. That's mature, realistic, and hopeful all at once. Benny has been equally vocal about his feelings. In February he told Interview magazine that the second we started hanging out I was like this is my wife, I was telling my mom this is the girl I'm going to marry. He knew immediately. And when you know, you know. He also said their partnership was easy from the start, which is so different from Selena's past relationships that were complicated and painful and public disasters. After the wedding, they celebrated their first Thanksgiving together in November, posting photos of them cozied up near their fireplace. Selena's been documenting all these firsts on social media because she wants to share her happiness with fans who've supported her through the hard times. First Thanksgiving as a married couple. First Christmas tree as a married couple. These milestones matter, especially after everything she's been through. The Christmas tree decorating video specifically resonated because it's so normal. There's nothing glamorous about sitting on your floor in sweats hanging ornaments. But that normalcy is what makes it beautiful. Selena's not trying to project some perfect Hollywood marriage, she's just showing real life with the person she loves. And fans are eating it up because it feels authentic. The pickle jar ornament became its own viral moment. People were making jokes about why a pickle jar, what does it symbolize, is this a Jewish tradition mixed with Christmas since there's also a menorah on the tree? Others pointed out that Benny's Jewish and Selena's Catholic so their tree represents both traditions, which is a beautiful blending of their backgrounds. The food ornaments make sense because Benny's a massive foodie. He even has a cookbook called Open Wide that Selena promoted heavily when it came out. What's touching is how Selena's demeanor has changed since marrying Benny. She seems lighter, happier, more at peace than she has in years. People who've followed her career can see the difference. This isn't someone performing happiness for the cameras, this is genuine contentment. And after watching her struggle publicly with her mental health, her autoimmune disease, her heartbreaks, seeing her thriving feels like a collective victory for everyone who's rooted for her. Their collaborative album I Said I Love You first came out in 2025 and earned them a Grammy nomination for Best Dance Pop Recording for the song Bluest Flame. Working together creatively has only strengthened their bond. Benny told Harper's Bazaar you know Selena makes it very easy to write songs about 'cause she's the best. They're each other's muses, collaborators, and best friends. That's the foundation of a lasting relationship. The fact that this all started because they worked together professionally in 2015 and reconnected 8 years later is also kind of perfect. They weren't strangers who met at a party, they had history, they'd seen each other work, they knew each other's character. When they finally got together romantically, it was built on friendship and mutual respect, not just physical attraction or industry clout. Selena's been open about how motherhood has changed her perspective. She said that having Benny and thinking about their future family makes her incredibly protective and focused on what actually matters. She doesn't have time for bullshit in a way she maybe did in the past. That maturity shows in how she talks about their relationship. It's not teenage infatuation, it's adult partnership. The internet's reaction to the Christmas tree video was overwhelmingly positive. Comments flooded in saying this is what true love looks like, crying over how wholesome they are, praising Selena for finding her person, celebrating that she's finally happy. Even people who aren't usually fans of celebrity couple content were admitting this made them emotional. There's something about seeing someone who's been through public pain find private happiness that resonates universally. Kylie Kelsey, Jason Kelsey's wife, even raved about Selena's baking skills in a podcast, saying Taylor Swift had told her Selena made something delicious. That little detail humanizes them even more. Selena's not just a massive star, she's someone who bakes for her friends and her friends' wives talk about it on podcasts. That's wholesome in a way Hollywood rarely is. As of Christmas 2025, Selena and Benny are still in that newlywed bliss phase. They're decorating trees with pickle ornaments, attending Lakers games together, supporting each other's projects, and building a life that prioritizes their partnership above the noise of fame. They're not doing magazine covers about their marriage or doing joint red carpet interviews constantly. They're just living their lives and occasionally sharing glimpses with fans. Selena's upcoming projects include the final season of Only Murders in the Building in early 2026, which she'll film alongside Martin Short and Steve Martin, who were both at her wedding. Her career is thriving. Her personal life is thriving. She's in a place where she can be proud of her work and also deeply fulfilled by her relationship, which is the balance everyone's looking for. The pickle jar ornament Christmas tree moment might seem small in the grand scheme of things. But for Selena's fans who've watched her struggle with her health, her mental well-being, and her romantic relationships for over a decade, this video represents something bigger. It's proof that you can go through hell and come out the other side. It's proof that the right person exists and will love you for exactly who you are. It's proof that happy endings aren't just for movies. Selena Gomez went from saying Benny's my absolute everything to decorating their first Christmas tree as husband and wife with food-themed ornaments, while Taylor Swift texts her about how happy she is for them. That's not just a celebrity love story, that's a reminder that sometimes the best person for you was there all along, you just had to be ready to see them. And when you finally do, you get to hang pickle jars on Christmas trees and call it art. That's love.